a surge threat doesn't necessarily seem like they're too worried about it. And they're going to continue trying to find the sparsely populated side of the zone, also kind of known as the dead side rotation, moving towards here just because there's nobody on this side. And they were on that far side kind of kerfuffle, and oh, Clay, that was so good.
That's something I love using the harpoon for.
Is saving your teammates.
You can do it in any circumstance. They could be down. They could be running into zone like that. Do it as someone's chopping the bulls out. You can grab them out of the air, and that just saves that much HP on them. And so we talk about this min-maxing, and it's about minimizing the downside and maximizing your opportunities. That was min-maxing right there, saving as much HP as you can to get into zone by harpooning your teammate ahead of you. That's just beautiful, beautiful harpoon using.
And one of the things to note, too, is, well, they had a bunch of medkits, so why does it matter? One, you want to save the medkits for the end game to just extend the amount of time when every single point ends up mattering. But additionally, too, you don't want to be separated. If somebody ends up then taking shots at you, they count the 1, 2, 3, and they go, it's tough. And oh, look at this zone. There's a slight peninsula that is already occupied, but everyone else, hey, you want waterfront property? Ooh. I'm selling it to you right now outside Coral Castle. Rex, Arkham, Epic, Whale, they're straight dolphining right for the side. They're hoping to just create a little bit of LOS from everyone else behind them. But you can see this is tournament management. It's get to the zone, it's box up, and it's turn around, because there is just a sliver of the map that isn't covered by blue and covered by water. They want to get there ahead of time. Now they are one of 3 trios that are in safety, and they're going to be able to now about face and just harass everyone. This zone is going to be chaos.
You hear that infantry rifle from Arkham going off. You just hear the little dot, 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 dot in the background. Rex and Epic Whale getting involved with their ARs, trying to find tags because they don't want to go down. They don't want to have to hop into boxes and look for that dire play, because it's not the way they want to play this game. I can tell you right now, they want this win. They haven't gotten that yet. They want to get and solidify that. But Favs, Kenshi, and Saki are playing so phenomenally well right now. They are rotating, and look at that. Look at whoever that is, all the way up the top, rotating all the way around the backside of the island just to get into the water. Look at Favs, Snacky, and Kenshi. They're going to come over the top of this island. Will be held out a little bit, but should be able to get on in. And look at everyone swimming, trying to make their way in.
And that's a prime example of what I was just talking about. The teams who are going around to the north, densely populated side of the zone, the one where players aren't going to be in. By going that far wide, you're avoiding the, however, when a number of players are, that's the case, you really can't afford to let that happen in this circumstance. You don't have to play catch up. Keep your head tucked.
On the bottom left, third on the bottom right. That was an amazing bow, but it didn't really affect them. They got chopped. They didn't really have to use a lot of mats, and so everything is still going in their favor.
I don't think they have any more medkits, which we've seen this team use repeatedly to just extend their time in the game when they don't end up pulling the zones or they end up on people down. We talk about finding eliminations, needing picks, and closing the gap. Epic Whale, the leader, the player from NRG, finds a knock, finds a conversion, and then Rex follows it up with the harpoon to yoink that player back in. They're going to get all the maps. Kenshi and Snacky have so much control here, but because they're going over an empty space where everyone just secretly rotated, they're going to be forced to burn so many hard mats early on. That's what they're doing now. You can see Tautai, Caleb, and Wheels below them. Where are Epic, Whale, and Arkham and Co? We see them, boom, right there, bottom left corner of the screen, behind the zone for where they are right now. So first place, high ground, front of the zone. Third place, front of the zone in the priority position, probably a little bit off of the low ground. And then you have Epic, Whale, and Co. just one tart beneath them, rotating on the backside of zone right now. Very atypical for them, but they know they can't end up just rushing forward.
See what happens here. They are going to find a tart, though. Rex has got that pump shotgun out, and I am worried. I like the layer change coming on through. Rex is going to take a lot of damage, though. Is going to get pressure from multiple sides. In the box with this teammate, though, will have time to pop the minis, can get back into the side. 40R is going to go down. They are above surge. It's not going to matter at all. 4 players just need to go down. Look at the tarp Rex is able to find it. Arkham takes a lot of damage as well. Clockstick will go down to Caleb. That's going to be a nice elimination there for them. The zone continuing to pull, but yet they're making this rotation. Caleb takes a lot of damage there. 30 HP trying to get back to his teammate. It was an uncomfortable rotation, but they were able to make it. They are here. Rex is trying to find any sort of loot on the backside, though is going to harpoon some. But shots are going to go through fast. It's going to go down. All of a sudden, they had high ground, but everyone's challenging them for it. And we thought it was going to be uncontested. They fall. Kenshi and Snacky trying to make something happen. No builds remaining. That was it. They had nothing. Kenshi is going to find something, but it's not going to be a siphon. Maybe barely, and shots come through. He gets another elimination, but they're down his own. That's first place out. And look, all of a sudden, who has the high ground? I said they wanted the win, and they are going for it right here with first place out. This could be where they catapult up the leaderboards.
And you can see there that going down outside of the top 10, first place, leaving the room. We talked about it. They are inevitable. They will get to their destination at the end. I said they didn't care about winning the game. All they want is as many points as possible. Well, they can still definitely win the game from the high ground. You see Pearl trying to do his best as a solo there. Nope, now he's a solo as Hyper gets taken out. Dylan trying to fight on the low ground, but hip to hip. Tautai, Caleb in wheels. Tautai, though, gets obliterated. No build, so they're just in the scrum, in the chaos. Huge shot from Caleb, but a huge shot right back will take him down. Wheels is the only one there, and it's Epic Whale dropping down there, getting all the elims, all the placement points. The victory royale. Rack it up, because it doesn't matter. You can run. You can hide, but at the end of the day, when you look up at the top of the hill, it's NRG Epic Whale, 100 Thieves Rex, and 100 Thieves Arkham. Match 11, Victory Royale, and everyone else is playing catch-up going into our final game.
That is not what you want to play. That is the same exact spot they got their Victory Royale in last season during their FNCS Finals show, and they do it again. And you know they're going to have the lead going into this final game. It's just a question of how big that lead is and can they stay alive. We definitely need Shio, Kelly, and Zeke to break it down.
Clay, I was literally saying that. As soon as we saw that, I was like, wait, this is familiar. Oh my gosh, this is where, this was literally the thing that Clay hyped up. This was the start of the Shio wager?
Everything is now perfectly balanced as it should be. A Rex Arkham Epic Whale win. We're back in prestigious classic NA West. It's what I love to see. And Kelly, the way they did it was so smart, well thought out. They thought about it from the 5th zone on what to do. It was insane.
100%. I mean, we always see these teams on height hold it and command the end game right there, and we thought that was going to be the same story for Favs, Kenshi, and Snacky. Zone 7, Arkham, Rex, and Epic Whale out of nowhere able to take them down and then steal height. And then we got to see him go up against Juicy, Dylan, and Quinn, and of course Caleb, Tautai, and Wheels, another top team. But this is the team that we've been waiting for, we've been expecting, and you know what? They probably have looked at every other game. All the other 10 games have been like, no, this isn't our moment. We don't need a Victory Royale. This isn't our moment. And they did that so intelligently, and then here is where they finally observed and said, okay, we can take height now, and we're gonna grab that VR as well.
I vibe with that so much. Absolutely insane. Guys, we only have one game left. You know what? I'm just back. Let's start with you. Friends.